Hey guys, it's postseason week 14 in the NFL. Postseason week 1 for us. First and foremost, this happened. Yeah. Terrible. Very disappointing year, but it's alright. There's always next year, I hope. And some big off-season moves to make sure this never happens again. Anyway, so the big news was we played football on Black Friday. It was fun. Everybody had fun. TJ was here. That's another major thing that happened. TJ, we hope you enjoyed yourself the whole time you were here, and we look forward to you coming back for Christmas. So, it was great seeing you.
Can't slide. Can't slide. Can't slide right there. Can't slide.
Chung was here. You all missed him. So this week, look for everybody who wasn't here having the Dave Chung Award. And if you weren't here, not only was Chung here, Jordan came sick. Jordan was like dead. Jordan was dead, and he showed up. So feel bad about yourselves. Minus Derek and TJ, you're out of towners, you don't count. But Chung showed up. Exactly. Just let it sink in. The Conquistador Pick'ems ended last week, and I ended over 500, which I didn't think I was going to do. 38, 25, and 2. So, congratulations to me. Real quick, I want to run down this week's games. We have the Falcons-Packers, which is only being shown in, like, the Atlanta area and half of Wisconsin. The rest of you will be seeing the Lions-Philly game throughout the entire U.S. I looked at the map. I hope they change it, but that's fucking crazy. Who wants to watch that game? Saints are playing the Panthers on Sunday night. Oh, going to be a good game. Don't worry, Dale will be here. I can almost assuredly guarantee that. And Seahawks-Niners. So that's a game of the week, I believe. That's going to be an awesome game. Badass game. So, moving on real quick, we have Short. This is our Chinny Piece Theater. He's going to talk to us about, things you need to know. Important things. Chinny, what is your take on Tim Tebow?
He prays a lot.
When was your favorite time with Tim Tebow?
The Broncos.
Why?
Because he prayed a lot. That they were a bunch of fans at, I think there were a bunch of Green Bay fans at Vikings, and they said that just tons of people in the Vikings stands were talking about how Ponder is going to be the next elite quarterback. I was like, really?
Alright, guys. Not going to talk about last week's games. You all know where you placed, all that fun stuff. I want to run down your teams. Yes. What's that? Do you hear that? Oh, yes. First and foremost, the best in the West. Derek Denzel, a.k.a. Jerry, the Seattle Reign. Derek, I love your team. I really do. You got a QB that you could roll with, which I didn't like him, but I mean he's working now. He's working. Your running backs are solid. You're welcome. Zach Stacy, Adrian Peterson, you have no problems there. Your wide receivers are a little shaky. Torrey Smith can be hot and cold, seeing as the Ravens are hot and cold. The matchup's all right this week, not that good. Your defense, again, none of this matters. None of this matters because you have a first-round bye, but very good. Very good team. I like Derek's team a lot. Moving on. Next is best in the East. TJ Stedman. Howard Dean Scream Team, a.k.a. TJ, I love your quarterback. I don't know what's wrong with the Colts lately, but I still love Andrew Luck. I think he's a great QB that can carry you. Your running backs, for some reason, just Ridley did not want to produce this year. You got really lucky with that pickup with Le'Veon Bell, and I think that's what's keeping you in it. your Martellus Bennett is your wide receiver. Your wide receiver core is probably what's going to save you if Vincent Jackson still comes to play, that too. But, I mean, your team's okay. Better than okay. I mean, you're here. You're in the playoffs and you have a first-round bye. You have a good team, but I don't think it was built for the playoffs, especially against these bums. So, I'm pulling for you, TJ. Believe me, pulling for you, but your team just, it's not the best around. Sorry. You are, but not your team. Oh, like a cold November wind blowing in. We have C. Mike Johnson's, a.k.a. Mike West. The man has all studs. On paper, I think Mike has the best team to win this. Tom Brady, if he goes into playoff mode, which he's about to, let's face it. Tom Brady wasn't producing at the beginning of the year for you, Mike, but he came through. He came through. You have LaShawn McCoy and somebody else. You have LaShawn McCoy and Chris Johnson. Chris Johnson's always hit or miss, but LaShawn McCoy is solid. Your wide receivers, Calvin Johnson and Jordy Nelson. They're pretty solid. Not so much Jordy, but Calvin's a clear solid. And then your pickup of Ron Gronkowski, probably one of the luckiest pickups of the year. Oh, he is just beast moding it now. Gotta say, Mike's team's looking like a powerhouse. Mike, you got a great team. Fantastic if he keeps it up. Jordan West, a.k.a. Actually, I don't know you have an a.k.a. If anybody knows Jordan by any other name, please insert this in. Jordan, you got a pretty decent team. If your wide receivers come to play like they should, you're good. You're set. But if Des Bryant continues to be the hot and cold kind of guy and Romo doesn't give him the ball as much, or they, just take a shit like they always do in December, it's not looking good with that. Your running backs are good. Marshawn Lynch is just amazing now that he's had his bad week and you made it out of that alive. I still have no faith in Andre Brown. I don't. I just think he's poops. But, matchups might work out well. So, we'll see. Love Phillip Rivers. So, Jordan's got a great shot too this year. We'll see. Could be. He's like the Lions. He's either going to be one and done, or he's making a Super Bowl run this year. Just like the Lions in real life. So either way, so you all got to root for him now since he's the Lions. Moving on, next is Hefe, a.k.a. Jeff. Jaquiz Staines, again, is unreasonably lucky this year. I don't understand how Deshaun Jackson gets all these points. Your wide receiver core just baffles my mind. And the comeback you had going from just... You were almost eliminated from the playoff hunt, and you just went on a game. Another Jeff Luck. Again, just like last year. All Jeff does is win, win, win. It's got to be those damn TiVo jerseys. Like they're blessed by the Pope or something. Hate RG3. I hate your quarterback so much. But your wide receivers are solid, and your running backs are pretty good. Matt Forte is going to run all over Dallas on Monday, so you can look forward to that. Danny Woodhead could possibly have a great week. He's going to have a good week. But, I mean, you got a good team. It's all. I hate your quarterback. I just hate Robert Griffin III. I think he's terrible. I'm still lobbying for Kirk Cousins. Oh, but he played against the Giants pretty good. No, still hate him. He's garbage. Good luck, though. And your opponent now, Chris, a.k.a. Shuddies. Chris has a fantastic team. Let me run down some of the players for you. Please, bear with me here. I want to run down them all. I'm not hot on your QB, Matt Ryan. Not hot at all. He's not doing good this year. He's been good past years, don't get me wrong, but not so much this year. Let me run down the rest of your players. Jamal Charles, Frank Gore, that you traded, Demaryius Thomas, Marquise Colston, Jordan Cameron, who shouldn't be good, Steven Jackson, the Rams D, and your kicker, Steven Gostkowski. You're built for the playoffs. Your team is set. You have a playoff push team. Jamal Charles, as long as he doesn't get vultured, is just amazing. And then you have, goddamn, you have Frank Gore. How do I keep forgetting Frank Gore? God, especially against the Seahawks. Well, if the Seahawks shut him down, it won't be good. But Frank Gore's so good. And Demaryius Thomas, Peyton Manning. so good. And your kicker solid. Ramsey, I don't know about your defense. Not real impressed with that. But other than your defense and your QB, you have a solid team, Chris. And I look forward to seeing you go into the playoffs. My playoff pick'ems, I have Mike toppling Jordan, and I have Chris toppling Jeff. Oh, for the rest of us. Oh, you mean the 4 people that didn't make it. Oh, yes. Let me get you something here. Our matchups are as follows. I'm not going over our teams. There's no reason to. You get a rematch of Week 13, Chinny versus myself. I'm not getting that lucky again. Eddie Lacy will not be contained by Atlanta. I can almost guarantee it. So Chinny's already got the win on me, unless I have a miracle week. So, but I know who I'll be meeting in the Dog Shirt Bowl. No, it's not Dave Chung. No, Dale Denzel. Dale, you're going to be in contention for this 30 for 30 this year, or Bush 30 pack. I don't even know what the title's going to be, but it's going to be a Bush 30 pack from hero to zero or something like that. You won last year, but I think you're going to win the dog shirt this year. I hate your team, but you got Dave Chung, who's even worse. So if you pull this off, you're out of the dog shirt bowl, but I'm going to take Chung because I think Peyton Manning's going to bail his ass out like he always does. This is not part of the pick. Oh, yeah, it is part of the pick. I got Chinny and Dale. So, good luck to us in the dog shirt playoffs. And to the rest of you, good luck in your playoff run. We'll see what happens. My 2 favorites are both in the West. I want either Derek or Chris to win it all. Yes, you heard me. I've thought about everything, and anyone who wins basically would be great. And let me give you the reasons why. Jeff wins, repeat, first repeat ever. Mike wins, he gets Peyton. Jordan, I know he'll trash talk the shit out of all of you. Me the most, but he will just destroy all your lives. Chris, I think because he won't care, or he might start making videos. I don't know. Either way, Derek would just troll the shit out of everybody with the Emerald City reports all summer long and all season long with the Bush Trophy in Seattle. And if TJ wins, well, that's just great because everybody loves TJ. So you can't hate the guy. Even when you play him, you can't hate him. Anyway, guys, I'm babbling on at this point. I'll see you all Sunday. Normal start times. We'll watch the Lions game will be on, and the Falcons and Packers will be on the small screen. Any other games we'll throw on the laptop. And then the 4 o'clock games, I believe, is the Seahawks Niners, followed by Dale's favorite of the week, his Saints versus Panthers. And as always, for the love of Christ, go Packers. Go Lions. I hope you guys win the division. And Chinny, fuck your team. Alright, guys, have a good week. And good luck.
People, let me tell you about my best friend. He's a warm-hearted person who loved me till the end. People, let me tell you about my best friend. He's a one